There we go. There's a recording. So yeah, I'm making a live recording of this for a reason. Like, yeah, look at this. I'm playing World of Tanks. Wow. Who could have imagined? But yeah, I wanted to do like a quick little recording. Nothing scripted, none of that stuff. As you can probably tell, I have a cold right now too, so that's added difficulty, but it's fine. Anyways, I just wanted to give a little update video on this. Kind of like, oh, you may be wondering, Danny, you haven't played tanks on stream in a while. So what's up? Oh, to be honest, I don't really play it all that much. After, recent things. And I wanted to give, like, some takes on the current state of the game and potential future of the game. Because several members of the team have been leaving as of late. Either for better opportunities and or just getting out of the game entirely. Which, not a great sign if a game has any like lifespan. Which, I'll be honest, like, I have a feeling that this game is probably not doing super hot right now. Just given the things they've been doing. Because, last live stream that I watched, which was, I want to say, like, 2 weeks ago, since I've just recently gotten back from vacation. Them saying new tanks when someone asks, isn't that just the Rompanzer? Is not a good sign. Because a while back they got into a lot of hot water with the community because reskin. So they seem to be, falling back into the reskin hit hole, so to speak, again. And honestly, that's not a good sign. I'm dead. Wait, no, he's out of ammo. I feel like the problem is that, with all the people leaving, that they see the writing on the wall, and that the game is possibly not much longer for this world. But the people that are in charge now, taking the place of the old guard, have a chance, really, to improve the game. Are they going to? Probably not. But they have the chance to. I've already noticed, since I have gotten back from vacation, that they have changed the season pass. Or their battle pass. See, because before, doing seasonal challenges for every week would give you 7 points, and the dailies would give you 3. Well, weeklies give 2 now, and weeklies give 5. So they've made you have to do more to complete the season pass. Which I'm not a fan of. Like, at all. I don't like these. The only thing that I'm happy about is that I haven't seen anything in a platoon. That's a good change. So you don't have to play in a platoon to get these done. That's an actual good change. Getting less points is not great. I don't know if that's really the change you want to make there. They did anyway. Battle just ended. Nice. The other thing that I wanted to talk about specifically is these. Because I wanted to go back and talk about these tanks. This one right here is the tank that's in question. The stream that I watched, someone asked the question, isn't this the Raumpanzer? It is. It's just a reskinned Raumpanzer. Literally, all it is just the Raumpanzer. It's a tank that's already in the game. They just slapped a skin on it, called it a new tank. It's not a new tank. Don't say it's a new tank. The Arachnid. The tier 9 medium tank. Oh look. It's an AE. Also glitches out. They just made the AE a medium tank. Slapped a goofy looking spider on it. The Death Chariot. It's a 111. Well, actually, it's a 112. Looks like. This is basically just an Alpine Tiger with a skin slapped on it. Excuse me. Stop reskinning tanks. Like, you're doing it again. This is the problem that you had before. You're doing it again. This is just a reskin tank. That's all it is. It's not a new tank. That's not gonna get you any, like, favors. The other thing that I wanted to go on about, I have to go over here to Cold War mode. Because this is where things get kind of interesting for me. As far as like a discussion standpoint. The Romanian tanks. Again, slightly different Russian tanks. That's like all it is. And these, like, moving these into Cold War mode, it's like, these two are good. This one's exists. But they're not doing anything new. They're just repackaging things and passing it off as new. Don't do that. We can all see. Like, they've been in the game. Don't fucking, like, lie to us and be like, oh, these are new tank. No, they're not new tanks. These are the same fucking tanks that have been in the game. Like, don't like bold-faced lie there. It's not gonna do you any fucking favors. I hate to break it to you, Wargaming. But yeah, it's not gonna do anyone any favors. If you're gonna say, oh, these are new tanks, and then just slap a paint job on a tank. Or slap, like, some dopey-looking spider on top of it and be like, oh yeah, this is a new tank. It's not a new tank. Like, these are not new tanks. Like... They honestly, they need to do a better job of just focusing on fixing the shit that's wrong with the game before they start adding new shit. Because, like, they're not doing themselves any favor, and they're just making it worse. Like, focus on making sure that the game works, because I know the last update, they messed up the turrets. They've been working on a fix for that. It's like, you can't keep breaking parts of the game. Like, if you're gonna add something new to the game, like multi-turrets and stuff like that, you need to make sure that works before you throw it into the live server. And not internal testing. You need to actually have a form of testing on the live server before you throw it out there. Because it is a completely different environment. This is something that PC learned. You can't test everything in a closed environment and have it work. And honestly, at this point, like, console has strayed so far from, like, the proven formula for World of Tanks that they have accomplished their goal of being their own game, but they're their own game with less players than Blitz. And I think if they don't start, buckling down and fixing the core of the game, that there's not going to be a game left. Because, like, they could easily turn it around. I'm not saying that the game is dead, because, like, there's plenty of people that'll still play this game. I know I keep coming back to it. But they've gotta, like, they've gotta fix this. Like, they don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, I know they feel like they have to reinvent the wheel, but they don't. Like, at the very least, don't lie to people and say you're making new tanks when you're just slapping a skin on it. Like, if it's already in the game in some form and you just put a skin on it, or put it in a different nation, don't call it a new tank. It's not new. Like, you do not have to lie to people and say that it's a new fucking tank. Excuse me. Because it's not. At the end of the day, do I think the game has a chance of coming back? Yes, absolutely. This game is not too far gone. Like, there's a decent game in here somewhere. They just need to quit throwing out, like, Band-Aid patches and stuff, and rushing updates out that aren't ready. And, maybe actually listening to some of their testers. Sometimes, maybe. It'd be nice. But yeah, like, if you wanted to know why I don't play the game as much anymore, that's your answer. Cause like, I enjoy tanks. I really do. I like tanks. I I mean, I've been playing World of Tanks for like over a decade now. So like, obviously, if I didn't love it, I would not continue playing it. Console is still easily accessible for me, which is why I keep coming back to it. And that's something I think they should have, focused on more. Is like just being an easier to access version of World of Tanks. Instead of, trying to fix what isn't broken, so to speak. The only other thing that I can really add in this before I wrap this up is, please, for the love of God, get rid of this absolutely stupid linear vehicle progression system. That's the only thing that I think needs to go right now. Get rid of this, more people will be inclined to play. Because, like, if you can research what you want and not have to waste your XP on useless stuff, like in Cold War, these fucking radios are pointless to me. I don't see the reason to have a radio in Cold War, like, at all. I don't think these should even be, like, part of it. It just seems like a waste. But, like, let me go to this, the standard B. Look at all this stuff that I have to get before the gun. Just, why? What is the reason? Same thing with, like, the CS-53 here is, like, all this stuff. Like, don't make it linear. The reason that it works for something like World of Warships is because, like, you don't need a whole lot of those upgrades right away. World of Tanks doesn't work like that. A lot of these tanks are kind of brutal to go through. And you're not going to get any new players who have to put in MMO hours to play a casual version of this game. Because let's be honest, console is the casual version of World of Tanks. But don't kid yourself. This is the most casual version of the game. Even more casual than Blitz. People just pick it up, play maybe like a battle or two. Most people play like a few battles, and then just be done. They'll go do something else. Yeah, don't fucking kid yourself and be like, oh no, we have like a chance for competitive stuff when you're considering doing like planned competitions in random battles instead of ranked. People liked ranked. Ranked was fun because it was just like nonsense. It was 7v7 nonsense. Pardon me. But yeah, that's about all I really had to say about this. I wanted to make a quick video on takes, maybe some opinions and stuff, and some like thoughts on what could be done to improve the game. But overall, it still feels like the dev team is just not in it. Like, they don't care what they're putting out. At least, and that's my opinion. That's what it feels like. So, yeah. First video in a little while. Hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you next time.